Yak. It's awesome. It's 25 yards away, so I almost got in that category, but I'll take a touchdown. But it was awesome. We didn't play our best ball today by any means. We had a couple turnovers, got stopped on third downs, some negative plays, but our defense played at a high level, and our offense was able to gut it out. But honestly, my favorite play was Mitch's run on the punt. Too bad that got taken back. That was pretty special.
Did you have a good view of that?
Yeah, I was sitting there like, okay, and then all of a sudden he just takes out. I was like, oh, yes, Mitch, because you've seen him tackle. So I was like, he's going to truck stick something. He didn't, but maybe next time. He'll do some tight end drills with us next time.
He hit 20 miles an hour.
Did he really? Oh.
That's what they said. I'm not next
Who's
gen.
they?
Next gen stats. I'm not next gen.
That's, you know what? When you have a punter like, it's the hair. That's what it is. It's the hair. He just flies in the wind, baby.
He said he totally freelanced that.
Yes, that's what I heard as well. I didn't, because everyone was on the side. I was like, I didn't know we had a fake in. Nope, just Mitch, the Australian guy running. Nah, he's a dad. He can do whatever he wants.
George, does Debo have like a secret vendetta against the Seahawks? It seems like he always takes off against them.
No, you know what? Big games, all games Debo plays at a high level. But when you get into December, you just see how special Debo is. And I don't know if that's a switch that he flips or something like that. But every time it's a big game, you just know Debo's going to show out. And it's what he does every single time. You get to December, January, and it's like, who's going to try to stop Debo? Well, good luck, man. No, wow, that's crazy.
How has that, the amount of success that you guys have when you are pushing it down the field, how has that maybe changed the composition of your offense?
I mean, when you have deep threats, when you hit Debo over the top, when you hit Ayuk deep downfield, you hit me deep downfield, it changes how the defense has to play, and hopefully that opens up our run game a little bit for Christian, because if you give that boy a lane, good luck trying to tackle him. He ran his tail off today, and the more that we can do stuff over the top, just continues to open stuff up, because the linebackers have to drop a little bit more. They have to drop a little bit deeper to help out and stuff like that. The safeties have to play a little bit deeper. And all of a sudden, hey, good luck. It's Christian McCaffrey running outside zone right down your face.
George, what is it about this offense that you're able to overcome frustrating situations? I mean, you get off to that initial touchdown and then a couple drives that don't go the way you want them to, but nobody seems rattled.
I always talk about, we have a vet team. We have a lot of guys who have been in this building for a long time. Our wide receivers are both, year 4 or older. We have a veteran offensive line. Really, our youngest guy is our quarterback, who plays like a vet. So you just have so many special guys in this football field. So we're just like, well, all it takes is one play. All it takes is one play. We get stifled a little bit, and then all of a sudden, hey, it's Debo over the top. Hey, we're back on the board. Explosive play. And you just have so many guys that can do so much. It makes it really hard to defend.
A couple more for George.
The Fox broadcast had a shot of you saying "sup" to the camera. It seems like the last couple of years you have really a good eye for catching the cameras when they shine on you on the field and on the bench. What do you attribute that to? Like really good eyesight, or just kind of?
I watch The Office a lot. That's what it is. It's like the fourth person. You just kind of see, you're like, oh, hey, what's up? And also, when the camera hanging from the sky is 10 feet from your face when you're sitting down, it's like, I see you looking at me, guys.
I was gonna say, does that ever get in your head, like when it's just right there and you're just?
Nah, it's funny. Like, no, I'm not that interesting, guys. Like, go look at somebody else. And then they just say that, and I usually play rock paper scissors with the camera.
You've had experience playing against Debo during training camp. What can you say about his play and what he's improved and just his chippiness on the field?
It's awesome. You know what? I just like guys who are consistent. The same things he was doing in training camp that are mildly annoying to us, he does it throughout the season, and you love that stuff. I just want guys who, whatever they talk, they bring in a training camp, whatever they do, the physicality, all that stuff. I just want it to translate to the season, because when we're doing it in the season, throughout the whole time, that's how you can just stack days, and he's so consistent every single day. And like I said about all of our DBs, and like how about Ambry, Thomas just stepping up phenomenally. He's played at a high level, and just our guys that are just getting better week in and week out, and that's what you want to do. You don't want to plateau at any time. You want to get better in December, and by the time you play your last game, you want to be at your absolute best.
George, last one here for George.
Obviously, you've gone against Fred a lot in training camp through the years.
Cook him a lot too.
Yeah, of course, he's going to make that.
Yes, thank you.
But, is there like what's the next comp to him? Like what an opponent that you face? Like, hey, this is kind of like a Fred Warner. Is there a guy kind of in his neighborhood?
It's a good question. Thinking back about it, like Luke Kuechly, when I played him early on, just the way he flew around, the way that he talked, kind of talked smack, always trying to be in your head 24/7, flying around. Kuechly, I think, I don't think Bobby Wagner's playing slower, but like Bobby Wagner, my first couple of years in the league was just like, how do you block this guy? How do you account for this guy? I think at this point in my career, I think we've just gotten used to playing the Seahawks so much that, we've kind of figured that recipe out sometimes. But it's just like, Fred's playing at an elite level. He constantly does. You see it every single day. That's what's so fun about this team. Everybody shows up, and we have so many special players on this team that you don't want to be left behind, and so you continually just stack great days because you want to be great. And so like guys, we have guys playing at the level that Debo, Ayuk, Fred, Trent Williams. The young guys see that like, well, I don't want to be like I want to play special too. I want to get a good shout out in the team, and I want Kyle to emphasize my level of play, and that's healthy. It's a healthy competition for everybody, and it's a healthy standard. And all we're trying to do is win football games at a really high level, play great team football, and be focused one week at a time. And you couldn't ask for better from this team and the focus of this team.
All right, thanks, George.